The York Catholic District School Board is debating whether or not to raise the pride flag at its schools in June for Pride Month. The agenda item discussed in a packed and heated board meeting that eventually saw police called in to manage the gallery. Security removing audience members following the first speaker. Arguments against the pride flag spilling into the hall.
We don't need this to teach our children how to be kind.
But there were audience members in support of raising the flag.
It's so important for students to see themselves reflected in their school board. It's for their safety, it's for their learning.
Paolo De Bueno is a teacher with the Toronto Catholic District School Board who was set to speak in favor of raising the pride flag, but says he received an email this morning from the YCDSB canceling his delegation.
It's a short message. Based on your speaking notes, your delegation will not be heard at tonight's board meeting. I shared my speaking notes online, on Twitter, for example. Anyone can read them. They're not offensive. They're right on point. I was specific in saying, for example, that while this is a good idea, flying the pride flag, I'm not naive that this is going to solve all their problems in terms of systemic homophobia and transphobia.
Upon looking at the text that was provided, we thought that it did not fit with the Catholic values of the school system, and so unfortunately we didn't go ahead with that delegation, but we'll have two others that will be happening that ranged in different viewpoints on this issue.
One of those viewpoints is from Miles Vasulius. He's arguing against raising the pride flag, saying it's not the Catholic approach to inclusivity. So what do you think we should do to show students who are part of the 2S LGBTQ plus community love, acceptance, and support?
Right. Well, Jesus did it for us. He sacrificed himself on the cross. And so that is the ultimate symbol of inclusion, if you ask me. There is no greater sacrifice, there is no greater love one has but to lay down his life for another, as the Bible says.
But Patrick and Isios say that is not representative of what the majority of YCDSB students believe.
We've collected over 1,000 signatures, and the number keeps growing by the day. We wanted to share the student voice and the opinions of the students, and we believe we're the majority when it comes to this issue. We believe that there's a big push for representation and inclusion of 2S LGBTQ plus students, and we wanted to come out and represent them.
My friends' younger siblings who are just entering the board, going into high school, and I want them to have what I didn't have growing up in the board. I want them to feel safe. I want them to feel included. I just want to leave behind a good legacy since I'm leaving so soon.
YCDSB trustees did not vote on raising the flag. At this stage, a spokesperson tells me the meeting was about listening and learning. In Aurora, Michelle Mackey, City News.